Welcome back. This week is a big one. I'm excited for you all to be creating with us.
Me too. Quick recap. Week 1, you ran your first code. Week 2, you told an AI how to behave with words. This week, you will change the model itself.
By the end of this week, you'll have your own small AI that you taught to be a planning coach. Not a prompt on top of someone else's model, but yours.
The word for what we're doing this week is fine-tuning, and it's simpler than it sounds. As we said last week, a general model knows a little about everything and nothing about you.
Fine-tuning is teaching by example. This is like showing a person new to a job a handful of good examples rather than only having them read the rule book. You hand the model a few dozen short examples of the behavior you want, and it picks up on the pattern on its own. This smaller type of fine-tuning is called a low-rank adaptation, or LoRA for short.
Instead of updating all the model's weights, it freezes the pre-trained model and inserts small, trainable rank decomposition matrices into specific layers, usually the attention layers, so only these tiny matrices are trained. That drastically reduces the memory and training time, while keeping most of the base model's quality.
And we've already gathered a few for you to start with. There's a set of about 24 examples of a good planning coach, the kind that asks you a question instead of just handing you a finished plan. You should aim to come up with 24 more, if not double that.
Remember that ask first, don't do it for you system prompt from last week? This week, you train it into your model, so it does it without being told every time. Start by opening your shared notebook, like in the past weeks, and press run. Again, there's nothing to install.
The computer does the training, not you. Setting up takes a minute or two, and the training itself runs about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how many epochs you set it to train for. You can step away while it does the training work.
Right after the notebook loads the starter examples, there's a cell where you drop in the ones you're writing for yourself. We'll show you exactly where in a second. It's built so you really can't break it. If something looks off, run it again from the top. That's allowed, and it's how everyone learns. Let me show you the amazing part. I'll open the notebook and run it.
Right there, that's the cell we mentioned. You add in your own examples in the same question and answer shape. If you're stuck for ideas, think back over your own week. Or draft with a Frontier AI model and then hand edit into your own voice.
Now, see that number dropping? That's the model getting better at our examples in real time. You don't have to understand the maths today. The point is that the model is learning something, and while it runs, you're free to step away. You can grab a snack and a drink, or study up on related topics. Read over this week's suggested readings and come back.
This is my favorite moment. Show them the last cell, Alex.
Okay, same question, same code, 2 different answers. The plain model just hands over the finished plan, while the one You Tuned stops and asks you something first, like a good coach would.
That's your model doing that, and you taught it to coach instead of taking over. That's our guiding idea of the summer, and you just made it real. So here's your one thing due for next Friday, July 10th. Open the notebook on the guide page, and before you hit run all through the way through, stop at your add your own example.
Then run it top to bottom, including that last before and after cell. Send us your before and after by sharing your completed notebook. Optionally, choose one of the methods to save your model. That's it. You'll have trained your first model on data you helped build.
So if you want to keep your model to build on later, there's a few optional cells at the end that save it. No pressure to do that this week. That's week 3. Run the notebook, watch it learn, send us the moment your model coaches you back. If you're stuck on a cell, just reply to this week's email and tell us which one.
We can't wait to see what you've created. Touch Base Friday.